in today's video I'm going to be doing a kind of big, well actually massive high-end beauty haul. I literally have this little box of high-end stuff to show you guys, and I got this all from MyBeautyMatches.com. And if you already follow me on Instagram or like my Facebook page, I will have everything down below because I recently created a Facebook page too, so I will have all the links down below. But if you follow me on my social networking sites, you would have known that I got so many makeup recently and there's just so much high-end stuff, and I don't think I've ever done like a dedicated high-end haul before, so here it is. So I got all of these products off MyBeautyMatches.com, and this website holds over 1,500 beauty brands, including brands from Feel Unique, Debenhams, Boots, House of Fraser and many more. Like, you'll be able to see from the products that I have like how many different brands they have to offer. They also offer drugstore and high-end makeup too, which is good. And the reason why I love this brand so much is because when you go onto their site and click a product, it shows you a list of all the stores you can get it from, but then compares like all the prices together, so which means you can click on the cheapest one. For example, say I wanted like a MAC lipstick for example, and say in Debenhams it was £15, House of Fraser it was £16, and say where other Selfridges was like £17. It would compare all of those prices, which means you can click on the cheapest one. So it allows you to save money too as well, which is really good. And then when you sign up to the website, you have to complete a questionnaire, and it just includes like questions on your age, which means they can match beauty products to your type of age skin. And then you can also choose whether you have fair skin or like really dark skin, olive or like yellow skin, and they're able to like get products which are for you, for your skin type and stuff like that. I go into more detail on the questionnaire in my next video, which is actually a tutorial on this makeup look. So if you're wanting to see this makeup look, I talk more about the website in my next video, and I will leave a link to it down below. But it's such a really good website, the way it compares all the prices and the way they can match products to your skin and stuff, which is so good. So I will leave their link and stuff down below to go check them out because they're such a good website and I genuinely do love their stuff. So now I'm going to go on to show you all the makeup goodies I have now. I'm also going to include some close-ups of the products too, and I'll also do a few swatches on my hands just to show you the colours and stuff like that as well. So the first product I got is the Bare Minerals Faux Tan Face, and this is a Gradual Glow Sunless Face Tanner. And I really wanted like a high-end false tan for my face, because like one that was directly made for your face, because I hate putting ordinary like self tan onto my skin because it seems to really dry it up and makes it look a little bit dirty and blotchy. So I wanted like a high-end tan for my face which was gonna work, and I've seen quite a lot of people reviewing this and stuff, and all the reviews seem to be pretty positive, so I decided to get it. And I have used it a few times already and I really like it, and I just apply it onto my skin every night. Like, I would do my moisturiser and then about an hour later I would apply this, just so that my skin is really moisturised before I put it on. And then when you wake up, it just gives your skin like a nice gorgeous glow, and then you just wash the first layer off and then you've still got like a nice glow onto your skin. But this is what it looks like. It's just in a really nice sleek little bottle, and I think it'll last you for so long. It comes with 50 milliliters, so if you're just putting it on your face, you literally only need the tiniest bit as well. So I really been liking this, and I would recommend it if you're pale but don't want to use like normal ordinary self tan on your face, because I know it does kind of make your skin a little bit blotchy. So I'd recommend this if you're on the hunt for a good fake tan for your face. So also from their website I got the Laura Mercier cream eyeliner in Noir, and I really needed a new black eyeliner because I do love my Maybelline eyeshadow liner, but I wanted to try out a high-end one as well, just to see what, like, if they were any different or whether or not they were basically the same. So I decided to get this, and Laura Mercier is one of my favourite like high-end brands, and it just comes in a little pot like this, and then the eyeliner is inside. It looks really black, so I'm super excited to try it out, and that noise is so satisfying. It's so like the MAC paint pots. Oh, it's so satisfying. So I also got the Hourglass Modernist eyeshadow palette, and I love the brand Hourglass. Like, it's such a luxurious brand, and I have the ambient lighting palette, so I really want to try their eyeshadows out to see if I like them as well. But this is what it looks like. It just comes in a little palette like this. It's similar, it's like pretty much the same size as the ambient lighting palette, only it's a little bit smaller. And mine is in the shade Graphite, and it just comes with these gorgeous shades here, and I love how you're like all within one and there's not like plastic separating them. I just think it makes it look even more luxurious. My favourite colours is like the creamy colour, this colour, and also that one as well. I used them today on my eyes, so watch out for my new tutorial featuring this as well. But I really like it. And so also from their website I got quite a lot of MAC products. So the first MAC product I got is the Mineralized Concealer, and I got mine in the shade NW15, and I've never tried this concealer from MAC before. And it just comes in a little thing like this, and then it has a little brush applicator, and this wee brush is so handy because you can just like brush it onto your skin, and it's so satisfying like doing it. I love it. And I got NW15 just because NC15 looks a lot darker for some reason. Like, I'll get my other concealer out to show you that is an NC15, but this is my NC15 and this is NW15, and as you can tell, like, NC15 is so much darker. Like, it's about 3 shades darker, I'd say. So for concealer I'm just going to start getting NW15 instead of NC15, so yeah, I'm glad I got this. A really luxurious product which I was dying, like I was literally so excited to get this, and I've always wanted something from this brand before just because it is so like high-end and luxurious and like designer kind of. And it is this Tom Ford blush, and this is literally so expensive, and I'm trying to go on the hunt for like a dupe of this to like include in like a high-end dupes video, because I know this is really expensive, but it's like just one of those products like if you want to splurge something or like splurge on yourself or treat yourself, it's just such a gorgeous product to have. And I got mine in the shade Savage, and that's the colour, and it's the most unique blush shade ever, and I think it's going to be so hard to find a dupe of this. It's like a browny red orangey colour, like it's so weird, the colour, and it has like a really nice like goldenate reflex to it. Like on darker skin tones you could probably use this as a highlight on darker skin tones, because when you blend it out it leaves like a really nice sheen to it as well. So I've really been loving this, and I also have this on today and I've been loving it. One of my new favourite blushes. So I've been loving this. Also from MAC, I got the MAC Face and Body Foundation in C2, and I already have this, the big version and also the wee version in C3, but I wanted to get a lighter shade for school and stuff. And this is one of my favourite foundations just because it's so light, but it's really good for like everyday wear because it is so light, but it's also really buildable too. And it's just in the wee small bottle. Like I have a big bottle of C3 for my clients, and it's literally lasting for so long. And even the wee bottles, I had a wee bottle of C3 before, and it literally lasted me for about 2 years, and I love it because yeah, it's just such a good foundation. And if you're like me and have dry skin, I'd really recommend it because it is a water-based foundation, so it's really moisturising and hydrating on the skin too. So I love this. So I also got 3 products from Nars, and Nars again is one of my favourite brands. Like their foundations and base products are literally to die for. So I got a backup of my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. I just love this for hiding. It's such a really good concealer, and I'm sure you guys have already heard me talking about it because I love it so much, and loads of people seem to love this. So if you're on the hunt for a really good concealer, mine is in the shade Light 1, which is the lightest colour, and it literally is so light, but when you blend it all together it looks really flawless and seamless, so I love this. And 2 other products which I got from Nars which I was majorly excited about, and I have on today, and they're one of my new ultimate favourite duos. It is the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation and also the Nars All Day Luminous Powder Foundation, and I'm sure you guys again have heard of these on YouTube because people are raving so much about them. And this foundation is literally like, I think it's actually better than my Nars Sheer Glow. But I got mine in the shade Fiji, and it's just a really pretty colour. It's in Light 5 and it suits my skin tone so well, and that's what it looks like. It just comes in a glass bottle and also has a pump, which is so handy, and it's literally the most runniest foundation that I have, but it seems to have the most coverage as well. Like you literally only need 1 pump, and 1 pump will cover your whole face just because each pump is so pigmented and it can blend right across your face so easily, and it's just gorgeous. So again, if you're on the hunt for like a luxurious foundation, and I would so recommend this one, it's so good. And then the powder to match I got in the shade Sweden, and this is like a match made in heaven with the foundation. It just comes in a little compact like this, and the reason why I love this powder so much is because it has a really like yellow tone to it, so it really like matches my foundation, because most powders seem to have a really white kind of pinky base to them, whereas this powder is really yellow, which I love, and it's so smooth. Oh, it's gorgeous. And then it also has like a little spongy thing underneath too, so yeah, that's what it looks like, and again I've been loving this to bits. So also from their website I decided to get a few MAC brushes because I've never owned a MAC brush, which is so bizarre because I literally have brushes from like loads of different brands like Real Technique, Zoeva, Sedona Lace, Sigma and stuff like that, but I've never owned like some MAC brushes. So I decided to get the Kabuki brush, which my granny has, and I love it so much. It's really good for like packing powder onto the skin, and this is a MAC 182, and it's just a really kind of short handled Kabuki brush. It's so good for like blending your powder in and stuff, so I got that. And then I also got the MAC 2T8, which is a really small shader brush, and this is so good for like smudging out colour on your lower lash line and then also applying colour onto your eyelid as well, so it's also really good. And then I also got the MAC 130, which is a stippling brush, and I love this for applying my highlight and blush, and also for blending out my concealer. It's actually quite dense, but then the top is like really not dense, but then the middle of it kind of is. I don't know if anybody who has this will understand, because it's like a dense brush overall, but then when you just lightly like put colour onto the top of the little strands, it's so like amazing, and it's so super soft as well, so I got that one. I also got the MAC 266, which is like a liner brush you could use for your brows or your liner. It's just a really short like haired brush for your brows and your liner, and yeah, I haven't actually used this one yet, but I'm dying to, so I definitely will the next time I do my makeup. And of course I had to get the MAC 217 for blending. It's like such a cult brush, and I used this today for the first time, and it's literally super good. I love it. And then I also got another 2 face brushes. I got the MAC 116, which I use for setting my under eye, and then also like to apply blush and stuff like that. And then I also got the 168, which is so good for contouring. I used it today and It's so soft as well. Holy crap, it's so soft. So they were all the brushes I got from MAC, and then I also got 2 pencils from MAC. So I got a Cool Power eyeliner pencil and also a lip pencil too. So the Cool pencil I got is in the shade Feline, and it's just a really creamy black pencil. It's kind of like one of those gel pencils. It's really creamy and it just looks like this, and again it's in the shade Feline and it's just a really black colour. I was also really in desperate need of a really dark lip liner because I always use like eyeliners and stuff to line my lips when I apply like a dark lipstick, so I really wanted to get this colour, and this is in the shade Night Moth, and I hear so many people talking about this. It's just like a really deep, intense, like dark purpley red colour. I'll do a swatch just to show you what it looks like. There it is there. It's kind of like a berry purpley colour. And I love the MAC lip liners. They're so good for your lipstick. They work so well. Another really luxurious product I got is the Burberry Warm Glow Natural Bronzer, and again this is such a high-end brand, so if you don't have the money, please don't feel that you need to splurge on this, because I'm sure there's loads of like dupes and stuff from the drugstore as well, but like the little product actually came in a little dust bag as well, and I think it's been like spritzed with perfume because it smells so good. But this is what the packaging looks like for the Burberry bronzer, and it just opens up and then it has like the little like pattern of the Burberry logo like thingy on it, and I used it today and it's such a natural colour. Like it's literally the most natural colour ever, so if you're pale like me and on the hunt for a good bronzer, this one is really good, but it's also really expensive as well. But I really like this because it has like a satiny finish to it. Like it's not completely matte, like it still has like a little bit of a sheen to it, which is gorgeous as well. And then of course it has a really gorgeous big mirror, and it's just so luxurious and I love it. So also from MAC I picked up 2 lipsticks, and one of them I'm wearing right now and I think it is one of my new favourites, and that is Angel. And I've loved this lipstick for so long, but I've never actually got it myself. But this is what it looks like. It's just a frost finish lipstick, and you wouldn't even really tell that it is a frost lipstick because those kind of lipsticks I wouldn't really go towards like on an everyday basis, just because they're really frosty and they don't really always look the best. So I decided to kind of stay away from this colour just because I thought it would have looked really like frosty and like really chunky on the lip, but it's actually so nice, and I have it on now and I literally love it. It's the most gorgeous like pink colour ever, and I think Kim Kardashian actually wears this shade. I'm not completely sure, but that's what it looks like. It's such a gorgeous colour. And then I also got a similar shade in Creme Cup, and this is also another really popular shade from MAC too, and it's just a really kind of light pinkish nude colour, and I'll just do a swatch to show you. This is a cream sheen finish, so they're really creamy and pigmented. But that there is Cream Cup right there. It's kind of more on the purpley side to Angel, but it's also really pretty. So as I said, I own NC15 in the Pro Longwear Concealer, so I thought I might as well get NW15 just to kind of match it up. So I got NW15, and again I've been using this non-stop. Again, it's such a lighter colour than NC15, like I don't really get it, but yeah, I love this for highlighting my face and concealing like blemishes and stuff, and I love it. I'll just talk about the 2 last products I got from MAC, and one of them is a paint pot and then one of them is a foundation. I got this paint pot in black ground, and I really wanted just a really dark base because I always seem to use like eyeliners and stuff as a base when I do like a dark look, so I thought I may as well get a dark kind of base product. This is in black ground, and it's basically just like a really dark grey colour, pretty much black with some silvery shimmers through it. You can barely even see the shimmers though, and again I use this today for like a base for like my shimmery colours, and it worked so well, and I love the MAC paint pots. They're so good as bases. So then the next product I got from MAC is the MAC Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation in NC20, because NC20 is my shade, and I've been wanting this for so long. Like when I tried it the other day, it reminds me so much of the Laura Mercier Silk Cream, and it's a lot cheaper as well than that foundation, so I think I'm going to start using this instead of my Laura Mercier one until I get a backup of my Laura Mercier, because I love it so much, but it's just not really appropriate for every day just because it is so expensive, and you'll be spending so much money like every 2 weeks like on that bottle, and you literally spend so much money on that. But this is a little bit cheaper, so I think I'd wear this more than the Laura Mercier one now, but I still really like the Laura Mercier and also this, so yeah. I've always wanted to try like the Bowie Brown shimmer brick, so I decided to get one, and I got mine in beige, and the box just looks like this. I love like the Bowie Brown like text. It's just so slick and gorgeous. The only thing I really dislike about this is the fact that it's so like chunky, the product, like the packaging, but it is kind of resembling the name like a brick, because it literally is like a brick. It's so chunky. But this is what the product looks like. I used it today for my highlight, and it's so luminous. I love it. And when you swatch all the colours together, it literally creates like the most gorgeous highlight shade ever. Like it's so gorgeous. So I love this. And the very last product I got is from Benefit, and it's a High Beam. Again, I've been wanting this product for years and I never just seem to got it, but I really like this for mixing it in with my foundation to make it look really luminous and glowy, just because I love like the glowy golden look. But yeah, I really love it for mixing in with my foundation, and also like really lightly on the tops of my cheeks as well. So that's basically all of the high-end products which I got from My Beauty Matches, and I will leave their website down below because it's such a really good website and you'd end up saving so much money because like all the prices are compared and it's literally such a good website and such a good concept. But as I said, I will leave a link and stuff down below to sign up and also to buy some stuff, and also all the links and stuff to the makeup which I showed in the video too. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to check out my new Facebook page as well. I will leave a link to it down below, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Bye!